Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the WIAA State Wrestling Tournament being held here, at the Kohl Center. I'm Ken Manning along with Shelley and Wayne Keenan as we get things rolling here in this prelim round of Divisions 2 and 3 and consolation in Division 1. And tell you what, we're going to have some great matches going on here this afternoon, late afternoon, early evening. Wayne and Shelley, thanks for being here once again. It's always a great time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, you're going to keep pretty busy there with the cameras that we've assigned, and we appreciate that great help. And Wayne, it's going to be a fun evening here as we get things set up with some great competition once again.
Right, catching those girls on that wrestle bat. Well, no, that's going to be, we're qualifying in and then, picking up those Division 2 and 3 schools later on as they work to get into that spot for Friday's wrestling. So
right, and I said consolation. I was misspeaking there. It's actually the quarterfinals for the girls division, and that's going to be some exciting matches coming up there. And we're going to focus in on a couple in our area. Kylie Klum for one, and of course Maddie Zuby. We wish them the best of luck. Well, we're going to take a very, very quick break, and we're going to get ourselves set up and ready to go here because the action will be intense along the way. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll be back with more wrestling action coming right up. Welcome back to the Kohl Center. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, and we are rocking and rolling here in the Division 2 and 3 along with quarterfinal girls action. And, Wayne, we've got some wrestlers out here on the mats.
Right, mat number 5. Parker Milsna of Cashton, a sophomore at 41-11. His opponent, kind of a neighborhood boy, Jared Grimsled of North Crawford Seneca, a junior at 44-6.
Yeah, isn't that something? You got to travel this far to wrestle each other once again?
Exactly.
I've got the camera here. It'll be in the upper, well, let's see here. Do I have the upper right? I think it's the upper right.
Are we on the same one?
We might. That's okay. We also have Kylie Klum out here on the mat. That's on mat 5, so
she's got a 2-0 lead over there.
We'll have you go there, Shelley.
I've got my tall camera there.
Yep, that's where you're at. So that's the lower right. So we got the upper right is Grimsled and Milsna and Klum on the lower right. Well, you got to figure out what we have on the left side here. Anybody within our area?
Coming up on mat number 1, we got Koss of Melrose GET.
We'll follow him. He's not there yet, though, right?
Not there yet, no.
Well, we'll just kind of hang out on the left side. On the right side, you can see the two matches that we're going to be concentrating on. And I'll take Klum's match, and Wayne, let us know how Milsna and Grimsled are doing.
All right.
Klum is leading by a score of 2-1 here. It looks like we're going for takedowns once again. Now Klum comes in. She's got what I would call, well, it looked like it could have been what we call a double trouble, but that didn't happen. But she does pick up the takedown as her opponent does a smart thing and bails out. And I do mean bail out. 4-1 the score as time runs out in period number 1. Meanwhile, let's go back, Wayne, to your match.
No score at the end of 1. We're going to go our Grimsled in that down position too as we wrestle here in period number 2.
You almost wonder how many times did they wrestle in the course of the year. And I know that Milsna defeated Grimsled last weekend in that second and third place match.
Well, that would have been week number 2 because they came out of the same regional as
same
well.
Regional, yep.
So.
Super regional there, yeah.
And then the week before that, I'm sure they wrestled at conference. So 3 weeks in a row. Well, this will be 4 weeks in a row now.
Klum able to pick up some back points here now. She has a reverse half now, switches to a regular half Nelson. And I tell you what, that's getting very tight. Kylie Klum trying to pick up a pin and move into tomorrow's semifinals. She's got it. Well, a nice job there. She comes away with the pin. And looks like it's going to be about a 2:45 pin time for Kylie Klum. So good job there. All right, now with a little time here on with looks like a bloody nose, you're going to get some Milsna, or is it Grimsled?
Grimsled's got the blood.
Going to get him fixed up here. We'll take a little break, and we're going to come right back here, so stay with us. Well, here we go with the Division I side of things. And, Wayne, this is a young man from Reedsburg that we've been kind of watching.
Traden Curtin, a junior at 45-2. His opponent is Owen Becker, a junior for Germantown at 42-8.
Yeah, Curran, right?
Yeah, Kurtin.
Yeah, Curtin. Yep.
Curtin.
Yep. Yeah, I was trying to think, was he down here last year? That's just one of those wrestling names at Reedsburg, you know. It does. Well, he's going to pick up, I believe, the opening takedown. Or check that. Am I off on that? I might be off on that. Yep, I am. Now I take a look. So Curtin is going to have to work his way back from underneath here and get the reversal. Trailing 2-0. This is the quarterfinal round. So Curtin won his first match, as did his opponent here in Becker. Owen Becker, and from Germantown, you said, huh?
Yes.
And of course, it really depends, you know, the wrestlers that they defeated, they're somewhere in the stands here hoping that their guy that beat him gets a win so he can get back into the tournament, so to speak. That's going to be the end of period number 1. We are waiting for young lady from Aquinas in Paulson.
She should be, she's on deck on 6.
Okay. And then, of course, Maddie Zuby from Varokla still yet to wrestle. So a couple, 3 more of those here in this early session. Division 1. Division 1 wrestles 2 rounds, as will the girls, because that's a 16-person bracket. Curtin up over the top. Becker trying to come out from between here.
Well, you got them mixed up.
I did it again, didn't I?
Got to remember, Becker's got the red shoes.
Yeah, I'm just being silly.
Well, they're very similar singlet.
It's just the color, and it seemed to me like one, and I could be way off, it just seemed like I was thinking that, for me, I was thinking Reedsburg had the band around the waist, but that's not the case. So back on their feet, it's 3-0 the score here. Becker with the lead. Becker's going to take a shot. Curtin blocking that off. Of course, back now we are, as I mentioned, in the quarterfinal round. You win here tonight in Division 1 in this second round, and you get a nice long break until tomorrow night.
Yep.
With the semis. But if you lose, you got your work cut out for you. You have to win a few. Here's a takedown by Becker, and now he's got a 5-0 lead on Curtin. End of the period here, Wayne, and so far Becker's kind of had his way with things.
Yeah, he's been in control here. Curtin now going to go on his feet. see if he can't score something big.
Well, if he can get a big throw, it would tie things up most likely. That's what he needs to do at minimum. His shot, though, a little bit extended, and Becker's able to fight it off. Now Becker comes in on a high single leg on that right leg. On the women's side, they're running just a little bit behind. We'll see if they will continue on with just the 2 mats. Because really, I mean, they can wrestle throughout the night, and we have divisions 2 and 3 coming up, so there's plenty of time for them, in regards to that side of the idea of the timing.
At 7, features Richmond's Luke versus
Curtin just not able to get anything going here on his feet. Becker playing it pretty wise. Curtin gets close enough on a shot. Now it's going to be Becker who drops down. Up over the top is Curtin. He wants to go into that little front headlock series, but boy, he's got that right arm caught in there. Becker's not letting that take place at all. Oh, a nice spin now. Becker relaxed his hold there, Wayne, and Curtin was able to capitalize.
Come around that left side, picking up that takedown.
Yeah.
Just trailing by a 3-point margin now. You're going to see Paulson stepping out here on the mat on right across from Curtin as well. So,
and that's going to be it. As Curtin will drop that one 5-2. He'll go into the wrestleback side of things, consolation side. And we'll move the camera up 1 spot here on mat number 6, where we watch as Paulson comes out onto the mat. Wayne, tell us a little bit about this one.
Sophia Paulson, a junior for Aquinas at 12-4. Her opponent is Michaela Howard, a senior for the Edgerton girls at 20-5.
So Howard and Paulson, I'll let you take that one.
Okay, Paulson in on a double leg attempt, not able to land that as he went out of bounds that far side. Paulson tries to work that Russian around that left side, or excuse me, right side, dropping in on a single leg as she looks to elevate that up. And Howard able to kind of just does a little short sit to try to come through on some type of control. And an escape was given there, as Howard now working in and picking up that takedown. Now 4-1 our score here. 145 girls here. Approaching the conclusion of that first period, I believe. No.
Still got a lot of time, 45 seconds yet.
Oh. Okay, well, Paulson trying to fend off that fall. Howard with a good cradle there, picking up a 3 near fall as Sophia able to break those hands and come out. And then right back to it is Michaela Howard. She kind of was tripoded up. Paulson drops in on another cradle attempt, working back on that right shoulder region of Sophia Paulson as she continues to work that, kind of just reload that, tighten that up. Now letting the hold go, so we looking at a 10-1 score here as we wind down period number 1.
Well, Howard has really shown the ability to get into that cradle series right away, and that's why she has a major decision going on. The neutral choice here by Paulson, as she had choice.
Paulson tried to drop down, trying to come around and picks up that takedown. Now trailing by a 10-3 score, throws a deep waist off, or excuse me, a deep half, rotating over on Howard, trying to work that back, but in doing so, kind of lost control. I believe that was a 3 near fall and then a 1 escape, so 11-4 here.
5 now.
11-5. Okay, yep, because she would have got the takedown and the near fall.
Well, and she looked like she was going to have a really tight half Nelson series here, but Howard showed like Houdini a little bit there.
So Paulson picking up another takedown here as we wrestle just under a minute to go here, period number 2. Shows a 11-7 score. She runs that half Nelson off that left side, trying to run that around to pick up some type of near fall. Now seeing a stalling going on the part of Howard, needing to base up, kind of work out of that bottom position. Sophia kind of just ran that half as Howard was able to spin to her feet and then come out to pick up an escape, now with a 12-5 score. And then Howard drops in on a double leg attempt. Sophia now sprawls back as time expires in period number 2.
Well, if Paulson, she's had a couple of shots where she's been able to get in position to score some back points. Let's see if she can get out from underneath here and reverse that situation.
Oh, picking up a penalty point there was Sophia. 2 halves makes a full, and that is an illegal hold. Sophia comes to her feet real quick. Michaela still showing in control as she comes around with that front headlock series. And then Sophia kind of dropped down, wanted to come around, and was able to break away, and picking up another point there was Sophia. Now 12-8 our score. She likes to work that Russian arm tie, to come around some type of control. Now dropping in on a double leg attempt is Sophia. See now Michaela with a kind of a underhook throw, trying to power over, and does, picking up a takedown and some near fall. And the fall occurs with, what does that say, a minute 2 to go?
Yep. So make it about a 4:58 pin time.
So with that, Sophia will wait to see what her future brings. If Michaela can continue to win out the front side, she will get a wrestle back probably later in the morning, or tomorrow morning.
Be tomorrow now,
Yep.
I would think, right?
Yep.
Can't unless they do a. Yeah, right. They would do that tomorrow. Yes, you're right.
Because there's no way they're going to get 2 more rounds.
Right. Yeah.
At the rate they're going.
Yeah, they have to get to the quarterfinals, through the quarterfinals here yet tonight. Well, we'll come back. Maddie Zuby will be out here on the mat in just a few minutes. We return here to the Kohl Center, and we are going to watch Maddie Zuby stepping out onto the mat here, Wayne.
We see Eliza Bowie, her opponent here tonight. Not too far from the north does Eliza reside, but Toma girl, a senior at 30-6. Maddie, a senior at 24-5.
152 pounds. Take her away there, Wayne.
Okay, here we are off in wrestling, looking to set up that would-be takedown. Looking to kind of want to go a little bit of a Russian out of that. She kind of let that go. Trying to get some type of hand control. Now goes Russian off that right side, wanting to drag into some type of control. Eliza kind of just elects to step back and break that hand control. Try to keep up to date here as we go.
Definitely like the stay upper body up on the shoulder area, don't they?
Yeah. Maddie's, she showed last week that, put her in control. She trailed that match in the finals there at the Dells. She was trailing 10-2, had never did any riding until that third period and able to come out victorious here. Now picking up that first takedown, goes very quick to that barbed wire off that front, coming around trying to rotate over on Eliza, picking up some near fall. Looks to
somehow she's got to just give her a little shrug back towards her.
Yep.
There you go.
There she kind of let her roll through just a little bit. Now comes around that left side, kind of goes bar arm series out of that. Eliza continues to work side to side, keeping those shoulders off the mat. Looking here, time winding down here in period number 1, and there it is, your buzzer. But picking up another 3 near fall, so going up by that 5-0 score.
Well, good job there as she made some crucial adjustments there in that pinning combination. And now we've got a little bit of a bloody nose, so we're going to have to take a moment here and get that all cleaned up. Looks like they're ready to go, so we'll turn it back to Wayne.
So Eliza is going to go down as we start period number 2. Maddie rides with a nice deep waist off that right side. Works that bar arm series once again off the left side. As Eliza tries to sit through, Maddie able to go with just a nice reverse half, trying to catch some more near fall. Works over on Eliza. Works that reverse half, trying to go grapevine of that right leg, but Eliza able to come around out that right side, picking up a reversal, but not before giving up a 3. So 8-2 her score, and we see a little more bloody nose on the part of Brown. So we'll step aside here and come back for more wrestling at the Kohl Center. So back we are here, 152-pound girls these are prelims. Yep. Maddie riding that, going in that down position here. Looks to kind of hand fight that, wants to try to come up out of there. Eliza looks to want to go front crossface, gets a little high out of there. Maddie trying to kind of come out that back door, so to speak. Eliza having that leg hooked and with that right leg now lets that go. Maddie continues to try to work her way around, tries to work that arm through as Bodie with that still riding that control with just trying to reach across here.
Now she can just pop the hip. She'd be all right here.
Yeah, work that right arm through and does pick up that reversal now. Up 10-2 here. Now very quickly goes back to that front shoulder region. Kind of goes just a front quarter out of that, working that over. Trying to roll Eliza over to pick up some more near fall. Goes with a pick of that right ankle. Trying to break down on Eliza, but still maintaining ride control as time expires in that second period of action. Still with a 10-2 score does Maddie.
Well, right now she really has done a nice job of doing the control thing. She seems to be relaxed, seems to be focused in, and when I say that, you know, that's a whole lot of key right there. She's been here before.
Yep. You know, she knows what she needs to get done. She's been pretty poised here, you know, with that 10-2 lead here. I know one thing for sure. Watching Mom last week, she was anything but.
Yeah, there's a reason there.
Right.
Well, as a sophomore, Shelley, when we were covering, Maddie placed 6th at the state tournament at lacrosse.
Yes, she did.
She had a real nice tournament there. But then last year, she was not able to place. I think she went 1-1.
I believe so.
You know, a nice, looking for a double, drops that, goes single. Now trying to kind of just do a little step through on that.
Oh, be careful.
Yep. Eliza able to kind of sprawl back, trying to break that would-be attempt by Maddie. As Eliza continues to sprawl, now throws a crossface off that front, kind of using just a twist of that midsection. Now with a little bit of a hip lift, but Maddie able to come around, pick up that control, and right into some near fall was Maddie, working on that right shoulder.
That's tight. Yep.
Yep,
There we
and
go.
there it is. So Maddie picking up the fall.
5:36.
Yes. So time of fall there was 5:36. Maddie earning her right to wrestle here in the quarterfinals later this evening.
Well, nice job there by the Blackhawk. We'll keep an eye on her as she continues on here in her quest to get back on the podium. Welcome back. We are nearing the end of our Division I prelims and quarterfinals, along with the girls' preliminary round. We'll have the girls' quarterfinals and Division II and III quarterfinal matches coming up here, or preliminary matches, I guess I should say, in just a little bit. We're going to focus now on a Reedsburg wrestler here, Wayne.
Jesus Gonzalez, a senior at 31-0. His opponent is Jackson Johnson, a junior for Sun Prairie East-West at 47-6.
Gonzalez picked up a pin, if I remember right, in that previous match. Has a nice fireman's carry, able to get the guy, his opponent, to move right into him and hit that very well. Let's see if he goes after that particular move again. They'll stalk each other and kind of push each other away as Gonzalez tried to get that upper body, trying to tie up an arm. But Jackson is not letting him get to it. You win this match and you're in the semifinals and you place in the top 6 in the tournament no matter what.
Attention all female competitors, you're going to be shifting to all 8 mats to complete.
And on top of that, you get the whole day to kind of relax a little bit. Maybe get a light workout in tomorrow if you win this one, because you'll have one match, and that'll be the semifinals tomorrow night. What time does that start? Is that 6 o'clock? Or?
I believe so. Let me take a look. Yep, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Oh, not till 7?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was trying to remember that. And I think finals on Saturday, those are
5:30.
5:30. All right. That's not bad. Still no score here as they're dancing around. We're down to 40 seconds, 20 seconds here left. Oh, there's a shot coming up here, and Jackson nearly picking up the takedown. They're almost out of bounds. Now, to me, I almost thought they were out of bounds there.
Supporting
Wayne.
parts were toes there.
Oh, the toes are, even
Yep.
though the knees were out?
Yep.
Okay. There, the time will run out. So a nice scramble right there, and Gonzalez able to maintain the defense anyways and stay neutral.
So they've kind of relaxed. I mean, two supporting parts is what they're looking at. We're kind of getting to that college rule maybe a little bit.
I kind of sense that. Here comes a row attempt here by Gonzalez, and Jackson is able to lock on and follow through, and now he's got both legs in. Gonzalez flattened out on his stomach. Jackson gets one leg out, and they will move out of bounds. Back to the center they go. Well, that little flurry took about 18 seconds or so. Gonzalez looks to stand up. We got locked hands, it looks like, here. So Gonzalez can get a point no matter what here. He's going to be driven back down to the mat. Now looks like they waved the point off here, Wayne.
Yeah, the coach took Adam to the table, maybe pointing something out that he'd seen differently, and Adam agreed, and maybe he had jumped the gun a little bit. I don't know, but yeah, Adam waving that call off, and back to the center they went.
Well, and what will throw you a little bit is Jackson. When Gonzalez stands up, Jackson comes up over the top, and he does lock his hands, but it's a kind of like a reverse headlock, if you will.
Yeah,
he does have an arm included.
Right, so it's a body lock, so which is legal.
Yep. Now a caution on Jackson as he started a little bit too up over the top on his starting position. Jackson really is doing a pretty good job of stopping any kind of first move by Gonzalez here.
Well, Jackson's got a little more length advantage. Jesus, shorter, a little stubbier, making things a little easier to maintain that ride control.
Down to 50 seconds remaining in period number 2. And again, Gonzalez flattened right out. Jackson looking at a armbar series. Gonzalez trying to get that arm back, but boy, not able to do so. Jackson riding very tough here. Jumping way out in front, trying to get that body to torque over here. Gonzalez not giving anything up right now. Got to give Gonzalez some credit. That's a lot of pressure going on.
A lot of pressure on that left shoulder.
Yeah. 4 seconds remaining, potentially dangerous is the call. Jackson will look to ride him out. And I'm sure Jackson will choose down and see what he can do. Here's where you want to be able to get that feeling back in your arm a little bit for Gonzalez.
Get up, get it stretched out, and hopefully get some circulation back.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a tough one. Jackson bases out right away. We're also keeping an eye out for Lugie of North Crawford Seneca.
She's
on the girls' side.
Yep, she's on deck on mat 6.
Okay. We do get a point here for the escape by Jackson.
Winner on mat 5, girls 185 pounds from New Holstein, Mercedes Goldman.
Well, let's see if Gonzalez can get his move. Oh, there looked like he had a great opportunity for a single leg. He changed his level just in time. I think he's favoring that left shoulder a little bit, Wayne, after that armbar series that was put on him in the second period.
There was a little bit of torque on that on that shoulder.
Down under a minute now.
It also looks like mat 6 is going to be starting as well.
Okay. Looks like we got about, yeah, they're just coming out here. And that's where Lugie is going to be?
Yep.
The winner on mat 6 girls 185 pounds from McDonald Catholic Elk Mountain, Isabella Pisa.
So just 29 seconds to go up there, mat number 2.
Here comes Gonzalez. Oh, he got that fireman's, and he picked up the takedown. 15 seconds to go. Can he hang on here and ride him out? Pick up a 2-1 victory. Boy, that would be something. He's got that bar arm, and I think we can slide over to mat number 6. Gonzalez picks up the win. And Wayne, let's go to you on mat 6 here.
All right, picking up action here on mat number 6.
Lugie.
Adriana Lugie picking up. Is she?
I think she's got the takedown.
Okay, she is in the upper, in the riding position here. Yeah, Lugie in that, picking up the takedown and some near fall in the 3-point variety. Now up 5-0 here as we wrestle in period number 1. This 185-pound girls preliminary round. He looks to go with a bar arm series off of that left side, running that over. Picking up some near fall, that's kind of tight, and the fall.
That was tight.
A minute 5 for Adriana Lugie, advancing out quarterfinal here in about, let's call it 2.5 hour time frame. So she will live to wrestle another match here tonight.
Yes, very good for her on that one. Well, it's interesting because it's 6 o'clock here right now, and they are saying 6:07 actually, and they're saying that divisions 2 and 3 was supposed to start somewhere around 7:15. So I think what that means is that they're going to open up all the mats and have the quarterfinal round for the girls coming up here real quick. That'll zip it along, won't it?
Oh yeah, we get 8 surfaces running. The only thing that I think, you may see a coach that hopefully he's got a couple more assistants because you've got a greater chance of having multiple wrestlers on at one time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we will have Kylie Klum come up here soon on the girls' side when they get back here to 100 pounds. Marissa was defeated.
Also going to see Emma Haiti out there. Hopefully she got that arm iced up and ready to go. So she'll be out at 114 for Richland Center as well.
So Kylie Klum will be out here in just a little bit as we hit at that 185 and 235 pound matches. Well, I think we'll take a little break. Coming right back, and we're going to go back here to this mat number 5 here, Wayne, your match.
All right, we didn't wrestle very long.
I guess not. Boy, he blew a nostril, I think.
He's got a pretty good one going.
Yeah, all right.
Coming back to wrestling here, we are on mat number 5. Parker Milsna and Jaron Grimsed. We are wrestling in period number 2. Still no score there. Ken, we're going to see Kite on mat number 8 walking out there now. So just giving you a heads up there.
Okay.
Milsna still riding control with that deep waist ride of that left arm, wanting to go 2-on-1 out of there, trying to ride some type of control, breaking down on Grimsled. Goes with a crossface series now, trying to come around that left side, working for that cradle. Grimsled feels that pressure coming, kind of just straightens out, and now once again seeing some blood issues on the part of Grimsled, so we will take a little break there. Let's
Well, we'll go over to mat number 8 here. That is in the upper left corner of your screen, where we have Kite of Mineral Point. Just gave up a takedown here. And his opponent is from where again?
Cadet.
Cadet, okay.
Cable Lodal, a junior at 41-8.
All right. Right now, Lodal is picking up some back points with that tilt once again. Got that arm bar in. 3 near fall, and then that arm slipped up a little bit too high, and our official stopped it for potentially dangerous. Better to be preventive than see somebody walk off the mat injured. A number of sponsors that we can talk about. You're going to see them on the tape delayed broadcast here with the video side of things. We appreciate their terrific support so much. Cadet with a nice lift and brings Kite back down to the mat with a spiral breakdown as well. Still waiting for your match there, as Cadet trying to run there's a potentially dangerous. He tried to run that arm bar, and he really went to midnight on that.
Things are getting serious now. We're wrapping around that nose.
Yeah.
And,
that makes it awfully hard to breathe. All right, they're coming back out and ready to go. So we'll take some turns here. And we also have, I think, have a little bit of an injury down there on mat 1.
I think that one there's just 18 seconds to go in that match. As we wind down here the last seconds of period number 2, we still have no score in that match here between Millsna and Grimsled.
So it's 5-0 with Kite trailing of Mineral Point to Cadet. And again, I got to ask for the name of that wrestler again.
Caleb Ladal.
Ladal, okay. Ladal trying to get in underneath here, and boy, he's able to secure a leg. He cuts the corner, whizzer being applied, but now back up. Oh, a nice reshot here by Kite, and he picks up a takedown. Trailing 5-2 in the second period.
Millsna trying to come out around that right corner. Grimsled with that snowplow out of that left side. Now trying to bring that back to a arm bar series. Just breaking down on Millsna of Cashton.
A reversal here by Ladau, and now another tilt. He's got that arm wrapped up pretty good, and Kite not able to defend that.
Grimsled trying to run that left arm up and over, rotating over on Parker, but I think in doing so, yep, they slid out of bounds. No near fall.
Down on mat 1, the gentleman with the green band won.
Okay, so we should see cost coming out there on mat number 1.
Yep. So we're going to keep an eye on that match, as well as Kite, who now trails 14-2 here.
Grimsled couldn't bring him down in a timely fashion, so rather than picking up that stall, he elected to cut him, now trailing that match by a 1-0 score.
Koss steps out onto the mat.
Wrestling Hunter Comray of Osceola.
Okay.
He's a freshman, 47-9.
Well, that's interesting. That's not a bad record for a freshman.
Emma Haiti coming out there on mat number 6.
So we have, looks like we're going to have our cameras all busy here. Haiti out there in 6. You mentioned Kite giving up a couple of points here. 3 for the near fall. That is going to do it. That's in the upper left corner of your screen. And Kite will lose that one by a tech fall. Cadet moving on. And here in this round on Division 2 and 3, if you lose, there is no wrestle back. You're one and done is what it amounts to. So Kite will see his season end down here on the floor of the Cole Center. But again, I believe a freshman, and it's just he'll be back. He'll be all right.
He had almost 50 matches in his freshman
Isn't that
season,
crazy?
So yes.
Yeah. Well, let's go back here. We're still waiting more with your match here with 6 seconds remaining. I'm going to go over to Koss, who has picked up a takedown. That's in the lower right corner of your screen. And I wonder, Shelly, if we could go just a little closer. We're probably going to have to kind of stay on top of that with the cam. Oh, that's a little close.
Too close. Sorry.
There you go. We might have to keep our hand on the handle if they start flying around. Right now we're in a good spot there, though. Shooting from across the Cole Center here, why makes it a little more challenging. But I tell you what, I love this view up here, and I really do like where we're at because we don't have to worry about people getting in front of us, do we?
No, we don't.
That's a good one.
Haiti was in on a single leg attempt. Her opponent there is Kaylin Whittier of Maguanago, I'm sorry. Still no score. I'll know more than I say that. And she picks up that takedown and working that left shoulder of Haiti, trying to pick up that fall, is Whittier of Maguanago.
Well, I tell you what, that's very, very tight here.
So we must have ran into our 5 minutes of blood.
Really?
I see both wrestlers walking down the side there. So I'm assuming that Milsna of Cashin picking up that win.
And Haiti was just pinned, and that was by who again? Do you have that on there yet?
Caitlin Whittier of Maguanago.
Okay. So now, for Emma's sake, she will have a wrestle back because that was the quarterfinals for the women. So she's still alive. It's that the person that she beat in the prelims, that young lady is now done. So Emma will have another match coming up here a little bit later. All right, let's go back to Koss. All of a sudden, he's trailing 5-4, or is he leading 5-4?
Koss is trailing 5-4.
Wow. Now it's 6-5. And he's got the legs in. Very close to the fall here. Koss he'll have some back points. Got time here with 20 seconds to go in the second period, it looks like. Trying to stretch out his opponent here. See if he can pick up that fall and move on to tomorrow's quarterfinal round. Trying to remember here. We'll get that in just a second here. Koss comes in to the tournament as the number 7 seed. Comray is the number 10 seed. 9-5 the score now. we'll pan back when we don't have a wrestler in our area, so folks, you'll know when we do that we'll just concentrate on the mats. And do we have just Koss on the mat right now?
Just Koss on the mat right now. We've got Brewer of Riverdale on deck on mat 8.
Okay.
In the hole on mat 7 is Radovich of New Lisbon.
And he's on 7, you said?
Yes.
So that's
Will
probably
be.
coming right up now?
In the hole. No, he's in the hole.
Okay. Now he's on deck.
Now he's on deck. He's been promoted.
He's been promoted. 11-5 now. Koss with the lead. As they near the out of bounds, they will go out of bounds.
Winner on mat 6 girls, 107 pounds. From Pulaski, Ava Peters.
Koss starting in the ride position, trying to break down his opponent here in Comrie. Has that head lever. Some people like to call it the coffee grinder. Six-point advantage right now. And he's in the driver's seat. Koss picks up this win. He'll move on and wrestle the number 2 seed tomorrow morning. That is slated to start at around 11:15 for the divisions 2 and 3. We actually got started a little earlier today, or tonight here, I should say, with this division 2 and 3. It's they always say approximately 7:15, but we're not even at 7:15, and we're up in that 120-pound range in some of these mats. So pretty good job getting things going. That's in Division 3. Koss picks up a very nice win here, and he'll move on to the quarterfinals. 11-5 is your final for the GET Mel Men. The Titans. Go ahead there, Wayne.
All right, picking up wrestling here on mat number 8. We see Stratford's Trenton McCon or Corkenmeyer,
Cournoyer.
Cournoyer,
There you go.
and lawyer Lakota Brewer from Riverdale, a freshman at 43-6. Cournoyer, a junior at 41-8. As we pick up here, looks like we have a 6-5 score here, wrestling in period number 1.
Yeah, that could be quite a match. It already is.
Yeah. 11 points scored in that first period, so
I don't think we have anyone else just yet coming out onto the mat. We do have Mostyn coming up soon, you said, right?
yep, he will be on mat number 3 here
All right.
just very shortly.
Keep track of that.
So Trenton trying that match up here as we start early in that second period, knotted up at 6. Brewer looks to do a little bit of a kind of a step through trip. Cournoyer felt that coming, kind of just rotated out of bounds. Back to the center we go. And Brewer in on a single leg attempt as Cournoyer now sprawls back, goes with a crossface off that front side, trying to come around that right side of Brewer. Brewer has maybe wanting to go drag out of that as Cournoyer continues to rotate around that right side, trying to come into some type of control. Brewer still having a hold of that left leg of Kanoyer, and now kind of reaches through, splits that leg and comes around now in control, and then catching him in some near fall difficulties is Kanoyer. Lakota able to come out of that, but not before giving up, looks like a 3 near fall. Works kind of a one-on-one off that right side, trying to break down on Brewer, but looking like we're gonna slide out of here. They're letting him wrestle there on that out of bounds, making sure that we're using all of that wrestling surface. So as time expires in that second period now, Brewer trailing by that 5-point margin. Just taking a look down here to see just shortly we will see Gazda of Moston Nisita.
We have who's right below us on mat 7 here.
Oh, okay, that is Alexander Radovich of New Lisbon, a senior at 24 and 10.
I wondered if it looked like him.
Yeah, his opponent, Jack Wendling of Valders, a junior at 44 and 13.
All right, I'll keep track of this one as well.
Kanoyer of Stratford picking up that takedown as we started here, wrestling in period number 2. Riding control with that, wanting to go bar arm series off that right side and pulling that through, but not able to pick up any near fall on that roll was Kanoyer.
So Radovich has a 2-0 lead here in period number 1, and his opponent will try and stand up and get away, and out of bounds they go.
Looks like Kanoyer's gonna pick up at, looks like just a 2 near fall there, now going up by a 15-6 score.
Little question what's going on here. Not sure if it was something with the score or where they're at, but looks like they got it all squared up here.
Kanoyer wanting to go with kind of just a cheap tilt, rolling over on his opponent in Brewer. I think he got a 1 pump, but nothing more than that. As time will expire in this 120-pound match, Lakota Brewer of Riverdale finishing his freshman season not in a real terrible place, I would say, Ken.
No, not really. You know what? He's in the top 12. There's a few other dozens of people that would like to be in his spot here on the mat.
So we're gonna roll over here, now seeing Boston's Gazda coming out here on mat number 3 as well.
So I think what we'll do is we'll take this camera here and come over. Meanwhile, Radovich still has a 2-0 lead. We'll keep an eye on Gazda here. Time runs out on period number 1 with Sawyer Radovich. Gazda over there is the number 10 seed taking on number 7 seed, if I remember right, Wayne.
That on mat number
3.
3?
Yep.
Yeah, Gazda, a senior at 26 and 3. Will Schmidt of St. Croix Central, a junior at 49-4.
Radovich gives up the escape, and now his opponent comes firing in on him. But Radovich is able to fight that off.
Jack Wendling, right here.
Windling, yep, okay.
Ooh, a nice little duck under by Will Schmidt there, picking up that takedown, and then very quickly Gazda able to come up and out, picking up that escape.
2-1 score here on the mat, upper right corner of your screen. Radovich with the underhook. He's going to get warned for stalling here. Here comes a fireman's, the high crotch, but he fights that off. Wendling got in underneath, but can he finish? Radovich with a lot of pressure on that upper body, puts the head down on the mat. Now a nice little shuck, but they go out of bounds. Oh, a technical violation going out of bounds here. They're going to say he was running out. Radovich will get the point. Wendling penalized there. That's a tough one. Again, shooting in, Wendling has the leg and back up on their feet with a whizzer to fight that off. How's Gazda doing?
Gazda still 2-1 wrestling there in period number 2. Looking down there also, we've got a Mineral Point wrestler out there on mat number 6.
Shelly, mat 6 for you. Wait, is it?
I thought this one here was on 6.
No, this was on 8.
Oh, that's on 8, okay. Delia Collins of Mineral Point, a sophomore. She's trailing that match to Mara Richards of Nina, a freshman at 36-6. Colin, a sophomore for the Pointers at 27-2.
Okay. Radovich with that 3-1 lead. Uh-oh.
Gazda picked up the pin.
He got the pin, huh?
Yep. Lost.
So he did a nice job defeating the number 7 seed.
A little bit of an upset there. Or was he 3? No.
I think he was.
Gazda was 10.
I thought he
Gazda,
was,
okay.
yeah.
So
There again.
That's one thing I do not look at is seeds.
Oh, I was just glancing.
Pin over there on mat number 6.
And Radovich picks up a pin. Boy, he did a great job. He got that half in, and that was all she wrote.
Collins picking up a win for the Pointers down there on mat number 6.
Boy, some good action right there. Well, that means we better catch our breath. We'll be right back.